So people who are unvaccinated, if they're coming to fill their own sandbags, it's not a problem. If they come to assist the SES, they then have to QR code in as what we call a spontaneous volunteer, which means they're under the rules and regulations of the SES. And unfortunately, one of the regulations is that you have to be fully vaccinated to be a member of SES or to do that role.
Does that seem a bit bizarre in an emergency? Do you take criminals?
Look, it depends on the situation. We don't do police checks on those sort of things at short term, so I'm not exactly sure what the policy is there, but it's just what it is. We don't have any say in it. It comes from the senior management and the state government.
Avi Yemini for Rebel News in New South Wales. I'm on my way now to a place called Wyon Creek, where the local SES have posted online that they're struggling to get volunteers to help. But while struggling to get volunteers to do this life-saving work, they say that unvaccinated volunteers cannot help.
Getting to these floods to report the other side of the story here was not cheap, and we cannot do this without you. We are 100% viewer funded, so please head over to rebelnews.com.au when this report ends and chuck in a couple bucks to help pay for the flights, the car, the hotel. rebelnews.com.au. We cannot do this without you.
We've been doing massive sandbag operations, like a couple of 100 tonnes of sand's gone out into the community, and we've had about 2,500 requests for assistance right across the Central Coast. That's between Wyong and Gosford.
This is one of many cities and towns that are currently underwater in what they're calling 1 in 1,000 year weather event. I'm here today because we've received several complaints by people who are trying to volunteer being knocked back because of their vaccination status.
I'm a volunteer with the Rural Fire Service. They put a call out for people to go up on a strike force to help out with the flood effort. And, you know, that's right up my alley, and I have the availability at the moment, so I put my hand up straight away. But obviously I was denied that based on the fact that I'm currently unvaccinated.
Someone was going to volunteer to pack sandbags and they weren't allowed because they weren't double vaccinated.
At a unit level, it's nothing to do with us. We just cop all the flack from the people who've been harassing us on Facebook and sending us abusive messages.
It's important that people don't take out their frustration on the heroes in this story, those that are sacrificing everything to protect their community. It is absolutely command and the state government.
How bloody ridiculous is that? Yeah.
But
We've got politicians that are not vaccinated. That's okay, but you can't have a volunteer. Not even worth talking about, the insanity of it.
So you're happy for unvaccinated people to help you protect your home?
I'm happy for anyone to come and help.
There are places that are up to my chest. And you can just imagine what those people are going through, and the thought of stopping anyone from being able to help them is beyond ridiculous and should almost be considered criminal. Do you live in this?
My son's up there.
Your son's up there?
Organising getting some food.
Oh, well,
They've
so
got
he's...
no power up the end. He's stuck there. His wife and kids are out. I've got to go and get the shopping, and then we're going to walk and meet each other.
You're a good mum. I'm sure the owners of this house don't care who is going to volunteer their time to protect their property and protect the lives here.
I've been out since we lost power. I'm just going home to start to do some cleaning up.
He wants to protect the home?
Well, you have to, because you've got to open up the roller doors so they don't get damaged. And so you've got to open them up, but then you can't leave because your house is all open.
So we've been without power since Friday afternoon.
Since Friday afternoon, no power?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
When do they say that you're...
When the water goes down.
What do you reckon? Your son will mind if an unvaccinated person helps him?
He wouldn't care. I don't get that. I don't get that has any relevance whatsoever. So.
Yeah. Volunteers are rare as hen's teeth. And if someone's prepared, I don't care whether they've been vaxxed or not.
Well, stay safe, mate.
Okay.
Thanks for your time. Do you care if unvaccinated people help you out?
Well, it wouldn't worry me, no. We're kind of past all that, aren't we, really?
Couldn't care less. People don't want to get vaccinated, that's their business. My daughter and son-in-law is unvaccinated. I see them every day.
Who do you rather have at your door helping you protect your home, a criminal or unvaccinated?
Unvaccinated, I guess, would make more sense, wouldn't it? Yeah.
You're one of those conspiracy theorists. Take it easy, stay safe, mate. There you have it. I think if I lived here too, I probably would prefer an unvaccinated person helping me protect my property.
I'm currently in Lismore, northern New South Wales.
And how does it look there?
It looks catastrophic. It is like kind of apocalyptic, actually.
Imagine letting criminals help out, but not the unvaccinated. That's the world of ludicrousy we currently live in.
What would you say to the policymakers that have decided that unvaccinated volunteers with as much experience as you have are banned from helping out in this disaster?
I guess my polite response would be, I think you should deeply reconsider what your stance is here and just do a logical triage of needs for human beings on the ground. Is the threat of spreading this disease, this COVID-19, is that greater than the threat of what is actually happening to the people now and what the fallout is going to happen if they don't get enough assistance up here, which could be catastrophic?
I couldn't imagine what these people are going through and the thousands across this state and through Queensland without the added frustration knowing that not everyone who wants to volunteer to help them through this devastating time can do it simply because they're unvaccinated. If you think this report is important, make sure to like, comment, and most importantly, share it far and wide, because this is one part of this catastrophe that the mainstream media refuses to report. It just doesn't suit the narrative. And then, if you're willing and you're able, please head over to rebelnews.com.au, check out the other reports, share them, and donate what you can. Just to get here cost us thousands of dollars, both in flights, hotels, renting a car to get to these floods here, the only floods we could even reach. We can only do this with your support. rebelnews.com.au, every dollar counts. Give what you can. Thank you.